What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for all the support, all the likes, subscriptions on the channel. Without you guys, this channel is nothing. I want to talk about this Ripple Uphold partnership, a new development in that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with a clip from Brad Garlinghouse talking about Amazon and Ripple. Really interesting stuff. Let's hop right into it. So Flip the Chain put this out and said, the recent partnership between Ripple and Uphold seems to be solving the problem of issuance of XRP to institutions. Currently, because of the lawsuit, institutional sales, Ripple customers cannot purchase XRP from Ripple directly. Exchanges currently do not have enough liquidity to source XRP to institutions. This is where Uphold comes into the picture. Great move, Ripple. If you guys do need a spot to get XRP, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. You can find a link to Uphold in the video description below. So what was this Ripple partnership? So it says Ripple has partnered with Uphold to improve its cross-border crypto payments infrastructure. Uphold will provide Ripple with enhanced crypto liquidity capabilities. This announced Tuesday, and they formed a new partnership with Uphold. The partnership will see Uphold provide Ripple with enhanced crypto liquidity. Uphold CEO Simon McLaughlin explained that his company's platform features a fully automated high-frequency trading stack that is connected to 30 underlying trading venues. This allows Uphold to offer deep liquidity, multiple execution paths for transactions, and exceptionally tight spreads. Ripple's head of payment, Pega Soltani, commented, "Our new partnership with Uphold enables us to enhance our underlying infrastructure, and Uphold's deep liquidity further underpins Ripple's ability to offer fast, flexible cross-border payments around the world." And yeah, that's all for that one. XRP new all-time high price beckons as super important date in Ripple SEC litigation knocks. So James Filan, he's one of those lawyers in the XRP community. You've probably seen him on Twitter, talking about November 9th. It's a very important date. According to a letter sent to Judge Annalisa Torres, Ripple and the SEC should meet on the said date and confer the potential briefing schedule regarding the pending issue in the case. Particularly, the focus will be on what remedies are suitable to address Ripple's alleged Section 5 violations related to its sales of XRP. Talked about this in my video earlier today. SEC is seeking a whopping $700 million. Now, in the last case, that was a crypto securities case for the SEC. They were seeking $23 million, and the defendant only paid $130K. So this $700 million number, SEC is not going to get it. As the penalty phase draws closer, many expect an intense tussle between the two parties over the amount of the fine. Of course, the SEC is going to want the max penalty, but whose legal team is better? Who won this lawsuit? Ripple. The SEC has experienced so much of setbacks, blah, blah, blah. So while the November 9th meeting remains scanty, it's a critical point in the lawsuit. The outcome of the meeting could have far-reaching implications for Ripple, XRP, and the cryptocurrency industry at large. I think this is a reach here. This meeting is just about this $700 million settlement amount. And like I talked, if you haven't seen my video from a few hours ago, they're not going to pay $700 million. If Library, a small company, can't even compare them to Ripple, settled their $23 million for $130,000, I see this $700 million going down to like $20 million, which for Ripple is chump change. Reminder, Uphold posted about XRP being $1,000 4 times. Look at this right here. What would you do if XRP reached $1,000? What's the first thing you do if XRP reached $1,000? So they're pretty much just engagement farming on Twitter, but Uphold is one of the most legitimate exchanges in the US, and for them to tease $1,000 XRP, I think is something to take notice to. This is something random, but the Israel-Hamas conflict, I guess people are getting paid $2,000 to be an influencer for Israel. Kind of crazy stuff. Something about the bull bear market. Okay, so the Bitcoin all-time high comes after the halvening. The halvening is typically what ignites the bull run. This is about Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin soars, the the rising tide raises all ships. This guy's speculating. He says, what if a new all-time high comes before the halving because of the ETFs? People who believe in the 4-year cycle are expecting the top 2 years, 2025. All-time high before the halving would change everything. And a lot of people are getting caught up in this Bitcoin ETF euphoria. I think it's a fake out by the market makers. Maybe this time is different, but I don't think it's going to be different. I don't think we see all-time highs before the halvening this coming April. I think it's 5-6 months after that. But you never know. If this Bitcoin ETF does go live, a lot of institutional adoption, a lot of retail FOMO, it could happen. Check this out about the banks, guys. I talked about the banks in my video earlier today. The CEO of HSBC is warning that the world is at a tipping point on debt. Here in the United States, that's not a surprise. That threatens to spark a global reckoning after years of government borrowing binges. HSBC is a massive bank. People are officially waking up. Pardon me, I have a cold. Goldman Sachs, another massive bank. Their balance sheet is not looking too good. Okay, so a derivative is basically a leveraged position on an asset. Okay, derivatives are what caused the 2008 financial crisis, banks over leveraging. And did we fix the 2008 financial crisis? No, we bailed out the banks. Banks take risk to get yield. And since we've made the precedent that if a bank takes too much risk, we'll just bail them out, banks are just taking more risk now. It says, looking at the derivatives credit exposure as a percentage of a bank's total assets, Goldman is the most exposed. 15% of total asset value is from derivatives contracts. Citigroup, 10% from derivatives. JP Morgan, 10%. Bank of America, 3%. Wells Fargo, 3%. This means that even after bilaterally netting its $57 trillion in total derivatives down to a mere $76 billion, total credit exposure of Goldman's derivatives is equal to 15% of its assets. So they cut it down from $50 trillion to $76 billion, but it's still 15% of their total asset exposure. Yeah, not looking good for the banks. Prayers for everyone in Maine. There's like 20 people killed in a mass casualty. And Elon Musk chimes in. He says, as tragic as the mass blanks are, can't say this on YouTube, armed citizens are essential to the defense of democracy. Now, I'm all about guns. I'm all about my Second Amendment. But at the same time, like being an American, it's kind of nerve-wracking going to movies, going to grocery stores. Maybe I'm a little bit paranoid, but the truth is, if there were no guns, these things wouldn't happen as much. I don't think it's the solution. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I don't want to start a big debate, but I'm curious what you guys think about that. And the U.S. government was coming out and saying that they're trying to attack crypto again, saying that Hamas is raising money in crypto. It came out that there is no evidence at all that Hamas is raising crypto donations by the millions. Another reason why you should question the stuff you see on your television programming, and always fact check. Yeah, the internet has a lot of BS, but it also has all the truth. Whereas the television has little BS, but it's all catered by who owns that network. And China and Russia have vetoed a US-led UN Security Council resolution regarding the war. Things are really heating up. I don't know if this will be World War III. I sure hope not. I pray for peace, but it really is getting crazy out here. Really quick, guys, if you want $41 guaranteed for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny, and you can get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Now, typically, you'll just get $40 to $300, but you're guaranteed $41 free stock value just for signing up and depositing 1 penny. Check out Webull in the video description below. Now, I'm going to leave you with this clip from Brad Garlinghouse. It's very interesting, talking about why Amazon hasn't broken into this space and the competitive advantage that Ripple has over Amazon.
Are than the power centers. We're just like Amazon. I always think they should be doing this. This is kind of something.
Well, I think it's an interesting question, and you are seeing.
The one company I think, not Facebook. Everyone's always Facebook. I'm like, not Facebook. It's Amazon.
Well, I mean, obviously Apple has announced some things recently with Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Amazon has made some noises and partnered with Chase and some things. I think you're going to continue to see digital-first companies lean into this space, and to the extent it can be done better, then I think you're going to see companies like Amazon say, I have a ton of respect for Amazon. And I think if Amazon were to offer solutions around payments, do you think it would take 4 days to send a payment to London?
No.
And cost, actually a gentleman who used to work at Ripple sent me an email this week. He had invested in a company in Europe, and he had a 4% fee on it was an investment, so it wasn't a small check. A 4% fee by the time that is all settled.
Right. To get the money there.
Yeah, like that is crazy. And I just think that if Amazon were to aggressively enter this market, and you asked the question earlier, what is the incentive for the biggest of the big, the cities, to lean in? Well, if they don't, and Amazon launches
or Apple
or fill in blank,
right,
where does that leave them?
Right.
If you want to do,
As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. It's the best way to support the channel. And if you're still listening, comment SWIFT in the comment section below. Watching the full video is the best way to support the channel. So thank you for giving me 10 minutes of your day. And let it be known that you watched the full video by commenting SWIFT below. Take care, guys. Until next time.